G'day, g'day, g'day! Welcome back to another episode of Mini Cooper's Road to Glory. British Road to Glory, I should say. And, yeah, we are with the Williams team and we're heading to the German Grand Prix today. So just a quick recap of how the championship standings are going. Bottas is leading Hamilton, then Vettel's in third. Verstappen, Leclerc, Gasly, Hockenheim, Perez, Ricciardo, Magnussen rounding out your top 10. Norris, Stroll just ahead of us. We've picked up 12 cheeky points, taking advantage before the performance update patch came in, which was just recent, and so should be interesting to see how we go considering what's going on, and I'll show you that in a minute. Grosjean on 11. George Russell's even picked up cheeky 9 points. Lucas Weber, Alexander Albon, Saints there on 4 points. Raikkonen and Butler is the only one yet to score, although he might pick up some points now with the shuffle in the order of things. In the constructors, it's Mercedes with a massive lead over Ferrari, then Red Bull are a bit further behind. Renault a long way behind Red Bull. But looking nice and comfy for 4th place over Racing Point. Haas, McLaren there with a 20-point gap to 6th place. We are 2 points behind them, but I don't think we're going to be as strong in that fight as we were hoping to since the update come in, and I'll get to that in a moment. As I mentioned before, Alfa Romeo 1 point ahead of Toro Rosso, but I dare say Toro Rosso is going to be getting off the bottom. And if you're wondering why, because it's all shuffled around now. Mercedes still on top, but Red Bull's now second from Ferrari. Racing Point have moved up to 4th, so Renault, who've dropped a fair bit, dropped a couple of 2 or 3 positions there on the order of things, gonna have a hard time holding on to that 4th now, because Racing Point, Rich Energy, Haas and Toro Rosso are going to be coming for them. It'll take longer for Toro Rosso to catch them, but Toro Rosso is going to be in the hunt for more points now. Renault got a bit of work to do because they got McLaren right on their tail. Alfa Romeo have flipped us, and we're down to last. We were the 3rd worst team, we now are on the bottom, and as you can see, the hit has been taken to our aerodynamics. We were a bit more ahead on aerodynamics over the chassis. The aerodynamics was about where the chassis is, and the chassis was kind of halfway in between the two, so I think we've gained a bit on the chassis, but we've lost on the aerodynamic side, so it's not looking so great for us. How are we for engines? Oh, hang on. We got some stuff coming in Hungary, so should improve things. And engine looking alright. Gearbox not so good. I was hoping to keep it under 60% to get through this race, but actually no, I'm going to try and make it through this Grand Prix with this gearbox. We'll take the penalty at Hungary, because I know we've got a better chance of maybe making things up at Hungary, although with the car being bad at twisty tracks, it could work out to be a double whammy, but we'll see. I'll leave that as is for now, and we'll just muddle on with it. Yeah, it was interesting in practice session because I couldn't decide between 96, 97 or 98, and so I kind of went, well, I'll flip a coin between 97 and 98 on the AI speed, and tails would be 97 and heads would be 98, so
another exciting qualifying session ahead of us.
Tails won, and we're driving this Grand Prix on 97.
The first question is going to be who can avoid
AI
making mistakes.
speed.
There isn't much margin for error in qualifying, and you have to bear in mind that the track conditions
this,
may have changed
thumbnail
since
sorted,
practice, particularly
and
if you've had a
I
few
can
support races
put
in
my
the
full
meantime.
attention to everything
if
else.
the brake bias settings, for example, don't take this into account, it's extremely easy to lock up a front wheel and cause a flat spot. Just like that, your lap's ruined, and you've wasted a set of tyres to boot.
G'day Lewis, how you doing? Celtic 121, nice, and you're going to Estonia on Saturday, nice, cool. Alright, I'll also do these tags while I'm at it. But yeah, in the practice sessions, we were the slowest team on hard tyres.
It's pretty quiet out on track. We should
Jeff.
consider getting out there.
That was on the hard tyres. On the medium option, tyre, we were 15th to 18th. And then we put the soft tyre on, and me and George Russell get in the top 10. So I just can't figure this game out where we should be sitting on our fucking difficulty setting. Sorry, well, not difficulty setting. I should say AI race speed setting. I don't know if it's a percentage or a score. Cool, awesome. I've been dealing with a possible power issue. Was just doing the jug up, turning it on, and we had the power go out in a section of the house. the switched off in the box outside. So fingers crossed we will get through this stream with electricity all the way to the end. So that could be a worry. Just double checking my setup. Alright, yeah, I'll leave it as is.
If you start to suffer from oversteer, come in and let us have a look at the setup. You will get oversteer if the rear tyres lose grip before the front. Usually this will be coming from a lack of rear downforce or an overly stiff rear suspension, but a little tweak with negative camber or toe-in can also help with this.
Hang on a sec. Oh, I wasn't sure if that noise was coming from the walls or from the game. It was from the game, so that was a relief. So yeah, we got an interesting Grand Prix ahead of us because it's going to be wet weather to start off with, then dry in the middle for the majority of it, and then wet again towards the end. Alright, so that's all I want for that. Okay, so let's see. There's a lot of traffic coming around, so if I speed it up just a little bit. Oh, that's too much, dummy. I keep missing the gap. Alright, there we go. I should get a gap now.
Standing by.
I wish you could just choose how much you want to speed it up, like go times 10, then turn it from times 10 to 0, but it doesn't work that way. Because you have to go through, from times 5 to times 10 to times 30, it makes it a bit difficult to get the exact entry onto the track in the traffic you want. But oh, this'll do. I think it's alright for us. Maybe we might get caught by the Ferrari, I think might be on a hot lap. Just have to keep an eye on him. If he gets any closer, I'll have to back off and let him by. Ooh, and I've made a mistake, so I will let him by. Alright, now I've got some good gap in the traffic. But will I have the tyres up to temp? That's the question. So we've lost a bit of temperature in that corner. DRS flap open, on hot lap, burning everything we can down the straight. Just keep it on the island there. Use up everything we've got. 114.6. There we go. Back in the 114s. We've been around 114.5, 114.6, but we haven't been able to quite get the target that we were asked to get in the practice sessions for a qualifying. We needed to do about .090 or .1, so about a tenth off the target that we had in the practice program, and that was conservatively saying that if we did a 14.589 or whatever it was, that we would have been 14th or 15th, I think it was. But I just put in that time, although I have bumped the AI speed up again back to 97, because I thought that putting in that lap time in practice session was shut up, Jeff. Shut up, Jeff.
Copy that.
Yeah, as I said, putting in that lap times in practice 2, and practice 3, that got me into a top 10. And the second session was the one that Russell got into a top 10, I think it was. Because last session, he only did 16.9, a pretty bad time on the medium tyres. So at the moment, we're 19th and 20th, so bumping the AI speed up, yeah, I think is one reason why we're down in the bottom. But the other reason is, I think the other teams, the other cars, the other drivers are still sandbagging heavily in the practice session, so it makes it hard to find exactly where I need to be until I get into qualifying or the race. So we may need to go down to 96, otherwise we're going to be dead last. But I'm going to try and see if we can stay at 97 and possibly even go up to 98, because I can race a lot better with them on 98 than 96 or 97, I think. I don't know. It's so confusing to figure out where we should be sitting on that scale. Verstappen with 1 minute 12. Holy shit. They've found extra speed and we have not. Because the top 10 were all on 114s, with 113 being the fastest, and yeah, just a little bit faster than my teammate, and we are dead last, where we should be. I would like to get a cheeky Q2 appearance. It would be nice to knock off Devon Butler for that 15th place, but I've been wringing the neck of this car, and 14.6 is the best I've gotten out of it, so I'm not sure what to do. You've been at the Celtic shop with your friend? Cool. Ryan Christie. Awesome. Alright, alright, I'll grab another pair of tyres, and do I have enough fuel for 2 laps? 4 laps? Alright. I'll go out again, but I don't think there's extra time to be had, although I have said that before and I've surprised myself, so even though it's slim chance of it happening again, we have that slim bit of hope up the sleeve. At least we're ahead of Georgie Russell. I think there's time to be found possibly on the exit, on the entry and exit of that hairpin. But that hairpin has always been my bogey corner on this track. Every other corner I do alright with. Try to cut the corner. Okay, I'm not saying Celtic right. Okay, my bad. Is it Celtic or Celtic? We got into that corner alright, but we didn't get out of it alright. Alright, we lost time on the exit again somehow. We seem to be losing time on the exit. Our car just doesn't want to get out of corners properly anymore. Oh, I found some time on the exit of that one. That was the main one that we were struggling to find time on the exit. Way! Celtic. Is that better? No. 14.5. Whew, we wring the neck and found a tiny bit more. It's only moved us up to 18. Ugh. Jeez, is there any more I can get out of this car? I could find a half a second. Maybe. Alright, we're back down to 19. Our joy was short-lived. No, is it Celtic? I apologise. I'll look up a phonetic thingy online that helps you with it. Or helps me with it, I should say. George Russell's gone 14.4. I don't want to be out qualified by my teammates, so I'm going to grab the last set of tyres and we're going to go back out there. And this time I'm going to go for the second lap. If I get the time to get it in. I think 96 might be where we have to go. I might have to turn it up, turn the AI up for practice sessions, and turn it down for quali in the race. Which is weird, but I think that's the only solution. Because I want them faster in practice sessions, and I want an equal challenge in the Grand Prix and qualifying. We should be able to at least challenge for 17th and 18th. I mean, at the moment, yeah, we're the last team. This is where we should be on the what's name, but I feel that my pace is a bit better, but I think I should be a half a second quicker, maybe? I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure of anything, really. I've got to get my head around everything all again. I'm just starting to get a better picture of things, and the performance update has thrown a spanner in the works. that was not a good entry. There we go, gained a little bit out of that corner. I'm losing it down the straight for some reason. Seems strange. Found another 10th out of the hairpin. I had to back off the throttle because I went too early on the power. But I got through this section alright. $14,411. Oh, okay, I forgot to put the DRS on, so it could have been better. Oh, no, I tried to carry too much pace that time. And again. I just don't have the aerodynamics. $14,300. There we go, did better. I don't think I'm going to improve anymore, so I'm going to not tax the engine and just coast home for the final lap. Well, last and second last, back where the Williams should be. So, we're back to square one, pretty much. So we've got all the work to do. But the thing that surprises me is Ricciardo in 18th. Oh, hang on, no, he's just moved up. Sainz now in 18th, although I thought the Toro Rosso would be quicker than that. Because they got a bit of a performance buff. We got the big nerf. We do out-qualify our teammate, which is good. Verstappen, Hamilton, Leclerc, Perez, Gasly, Bottas, Vettel, Hulkenberg, Weber, a good result there. Magnussen, Stroll, Raikkonen, Lando, Rogo, Butler gets through at the expense of Ricciardo in 16th. That's interesting. Yeah, with his teammate in 8th, he should have been higher up the order. Albon didn't get through, neither did Sainz, so I'm surprised about that. With the Toro Rosso's improvement, they're only 15th and 18th. So it should be interesting to see what the grid ends up as after that interesting session of qualifying. Alright, with the rain that we're going to be having, we have some problems in the rain, especially if it's full wet. Just going to go back down to 96 just for research purposes. I want to get it back up to 98 as soon as possible, but not sure what's going on with the car. Not sure where we should be at. I'm gonna try have it at 98 or 99 or 100 for practice sessions, and then try 96, 97 or 98 for the race. It's a big question mark at the moment. A big unknown question mark. Alright, be back in a second. I need to go and check the power in the other room to see if the section of the house is still operating, because that's the section of the house that has our fridges on it. Alright, the power circuit in the other section of the house, that was the trouble one, seems to be holding steady at the moment. Both fridges' lights are on and they're working, so we just can't have anything nice like the heater on at the moment. And I can't even brew another coffee because that was the jug and the microwave and anything else that we tried to plug in and turn on that was throwing the switch. I have to call the real estate in the morning, say we're having a problem again with it. It's going to be a big pain in the butt. I'm guessing that the owner didn't take the recommendation of the power fixer, the electrician. Is advised that we need a whole rewiring of the house because the wiring of the house is pretty old and outdated, and when they, by law, when they deal with that outdated, old, dodgy wiring stuff, supposed to put a safety switch thingy in, and every time they tried to hook the safety switch up, it would throw the same circuit that's having the problem today. And yeah, it wasn't any of our equipment, and now they ended up having to put it on there so it's bypassed the safety circuit thingy, and it's now mucking up, so I'm not sure what's going on with it. So yeah, it's a bit of a worry.
Obviously, I expected a better session, but these things happen from time to time.
Alright, so we're going to start with intermediates. Then we're going to have dry, and then we're going to have intermediate, and possibly full wets at the end. So, plenty of opportunity to get it wrong, plenty of opportunity to get it right. Alright, how's the gearbox? 67%. Yeah. Better to take the penalty at Hungary. Want to see if we can get a good result here, if we can. Alright, let's go into the race. Hey-ya! There we go, alright. I did remember to put the thumbnail on. Hehe!
Good afternoon and welcome to a place that is very special to us all in the Formula One community. It's the Hockenheim ring, home of the German Grand Prix. Always good for a close scrap is Hockenheim. Think back to Alonso, Ricciardo, Vettel as recently as 2014, and I'm expecting some more strong racing today. It's 2.8 miles around the Hockenheim ring then, and some fairly wet conditions to overcome on this 17-corner circuit. The long, curved back straight leads into a tight hairpin for the best overtaking opportunity. But expect to see the cars running wide, as braking offline could prove very difficult indeed. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Now, let's kick off our conversation with Alexander Albon. There's a new gearbox in the back of that car, which means a grid penalty, and hopefully some excitement as they make their way through the field.
Fingers crossed that's one failure they won't have to worry about today, at least.
Oh, looks like we're going to gain a position because of gearbox. So my decision not to do it this race has actually turned out to be a good choice.
Yesterday's exciting qualifying session, a fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday puts him on pole.
Leclerc got the pole from Vettel. And look at that, they're back to doing the times that I was doing. I did a 1:14.3. What the fuck is going on with the times and the speed of the game? This is ridiculous.
They've taken a grid penalty. Lando Norris and
we could have easily got the top 10. We should have been on pole based on that. And then you've got Ricciardo and Albon down the bottom with faster lap times than the fucking pole sitters. Ridiculous.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
Crazy. Oh, well, we'll figure out how we're going to go about it eventually. Looks like the wet at the start isn't going to be fully wet. It may not go fully wet until right at the end, so I'm thinking, since we're going to probably struggle for pace anyway, I'm just going to ignore the plus 11. Trying to see if I can extend to where the rain's going to come. No, that's too much of a stretch. I was hoping to maybe gain a pit stop. See if we can get 8 laps out of the soft, because with the wet track, with the first drops of rain, we might be able to extend a little bit. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to make the plan that I was hoping for work, to try to gain a free pit stop with the change of weather conditions. Alright, I'll have to do. Just gonna take the throttle adjustment down a little bit, so that got maybe have a bit better traction, and we'll have to adjust that again. Oh, hang on, why has that gone down to 1? I didn't change that to a 1. Alright. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna go for a bit of extra tyre pressure, so that they'll be a bit slower in the dry. We'll have a better chance of getting heat and tyres in the wet. So just a bit of a compromise there between the two conditions. We'll go for extra 3.5 laps of fuel.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on a full start. We don't want to bog down.
Well, take your position, Saints. Oh, for crying out loud. He doesn't want to take his position. Oh, alright. I'm gonna go then. He's trying to give him back his position in the formation lap and he didn't want it. Oh, jeez, it didn't want to stop at all. It's gonna be very interesting whether we get called in for wet straight away. Now I got back into my position thanks to my mistake. Gonna struggle to get anywhere near 90 degrees on this formation lap. On the temperature there, the top temperature is the one that you need to keep an eye on. Not the active temperature, the current temperature. I've forgotten what they call the carcass, is it, or something? I think I might leave it in lean to see if I get a better start in the wet with that. So yeah, I've been moved up to 18th, Russell to 19th, and Albin starting behind me in last. Good old Jeff. 5 red lights. And away. Oh, we've whacked into Bottas. We've just gone past a Mercedes.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
Wow. Oh, I just got hit up the backside. We'll get Grosjean, but we won't get Stroll back. Defending heavily, slowing us down through that fast corner. Oh, very deep. Cold tyres, no grip, greasy track. Not the most fun conditions if your car is suffering with poor aerodynamics. Oh, down the inside of Butler, and that's our wing gone. Oh, if I can get in there without crashing my wing, I want that position. Just trying to get that pink car out of the bloody way. This time we went up Butler's bum. I'm having too much fun running into Stroll here, I think. Yeah, that was not a good day then. Oh, I managed to go around the outside there and nearly get by. Might be able to have a go down the inside into the hairpin. You just
That move
bumped
was
me way
reckless.
past.
We're lucky not to have been penalised.
Gotta take everything we can when we can. Oi!
We're looking at some gearbox wear. Try to keep your number of shifts to a minimum.
In this weather? Are you kidding me, Jeff? Fuck off, Jeff.
Currently, the fastest lap is a 1 minute 23.9.
I thought that would
Race
tell him to
officials
shut up.
have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Shut up, Jeff.
Copy.
So apparently he thinks fastest lap is fuck off, okay. Oh, that was hairy. Yeah, I thought he'd slam me wing. Damn it. Alright, I've got damage to the wing anyway. It's small damage on one side. Don't want damage on both sides. Damn it, Stroll got down there too. Oh, he just backed right out of it. What's going on there? Did he cause an accident? Grosjean. Oh, our best friend Grosjean, always looking at Minnie's ass. He's got the DRS. I just can't get any traction because I want Ricciardo to have a good race. I'm going to actually let him go. Bit of British Aussie favouritism there. Whoops, I ran over that corner while I took my hand off the steerer to get the DRS down to low. That was not good. Grosjean's all over me once again. Well, despite the performance changes, still Minnie versus Grosjean. looks like Stroll's got a problem because he's holding up a big gaggle of cars behind him. Oh, I didn't think I was going to get it to turn in there. Whoa, something's happened back behind me. Looks like contact was made between Grosjean and I think it's Butler? Oh no, George Russell's out of the session. My teammate has had something befall him. Maybe he got involved in the shenanigans back further. Track is starting to dry up now as we've gone through that initial first period of rain. Let's see if we can get some pace going. So tyres warm up. And the grip rubbers up. Whoops. There we go, off the road. Well, fair enough, man. No worries. Through that corner, alright. Try to be a bit too greedy into this corner. Come on, come on. Power, lift, power, short shift, up to high. Let's go, car. Feeling a bit better now. That's where Russell's car died. That's Carlos Sainz that's chasing us, not Butler. Got that wrong. Looks like we might be kind of catching Ricciardo in a couple of places, maybe. I don't know. This looks like he's not getting away. Although he might be edging away now. Sainz is right on the backside. Well, there's been some pit stops already. And this waiver has come out in front of us, so looks like with our initial struggles with the slipperiness, we've lost a lot of time to the top 10. They've got a pit stop on us. Oh, Sainz! Tyre to tyre. Who's going to get the traction? It's Sainz that gets the traction out of the corner. We got to run on him. Round the outside, down the inside. Oh! It's Kammerkropper. Well, I can agree with that. Well, it's Hockenheim right up our bum as well. There we go, we get back past him. But I got a feeling we're not going to hold these cars for very long. Whoa! Into the kitty litter. Saints is right up my gearbox. Oh! Whoa! I was rather rude to him there. Hockenheim looking for a way past. Now Kimmy's come out in front of us. Still trying to decide what kind of strategy I want to do. I'm on the worst tyres possible. Should have come in a lap ago. Yeah, they're worn out now. So I've got to come in this lap. I've got to decide, do I switch to hards and try to go to the rain period, even though it didn't look possible, since I have gone an extra lap. Or do I go for mediums and try to have some race pace? I think I'm going to just stick with the mediums strategy. Alright. I would like to gamble, but I don't want to be sitting in the back of the pack, miles from everyone, doing shit lap times on the worst, well, not the worst tyre, the hardest tyre, the slowest tyre. Ah, it's our sparring partner Grosjean again. Let's see if we can catch him. We've got the DRS. We're on cold tyres, so we might not be able to stick close enough to have a go. Norris is on the softs, so I don't know if he's pitted for those or he's stayed out on his softs. Ah, we've lost the DRS at the moment. Can we catch the Haas of Grosjean? We need to catch up a second to be under a second behind him. Looks like the rain is coming again already. What was supposed to be dry till much later in the race. Interesting. Throwing everything at trying to catch that DRS gap. I think I'm about to run out of ERS, but I may have to go back into conservative mode. Yeah, 2.5, he's gotten away by another 0.6 of a second. Norris looking like he wants to get by. Yeah, the fight's gone out of the car. Time to conserve for a better opportunity down the road. Butler pits and he's come out behind us. Norris had us, but he just gave up the position, got the DRS, so he'll be faster down the straight. There's a yellow ahead of us. Something's happened. Oh, butt face has come screaming around the outside. No, 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 no. Roman Grosjean's out. I got a warning for Butler. Kidding me. Oh, jeez. Bloody hell. I panicked and went every which way but avoiding him. Oh, we don't have to worry about catching Grosjean now because he's now out of the race. He won't be right up our bum anymore. His engine gone up in a big cloud of smoke. Got some breathing room back to Butler behind us, who was looking racy out of the pits. But in these conditions with the rain coming back down, seems like that we've got the measure of him at the moment, even on lean and low. This rain could be actually helping us in a way. Although Stroll's got past Butler now, looks like he might have the pace to challenge us after he's got over whatever his initial problem was earlier that was causing him poor pace. Probably might have broken his wing off someone and had it fixed in the last pit stop. Whoa! Shit, there goes the grip. I should have realised when it was not gripping properly at first right that this corner is going to be a bit more treacherous. So just use a bit more brake, a bit of a higher gear, lower revs, and it gets us through. So when the grip starts to change from dry to wet, it can change very suddenly from corner to corner. And they've done a good job on that. Go down a little bit lower on the differential. I don't think it's time yet to put on more wing. Oh! So very, very just barely pulled that one up and blocked off the interested party of Stroll there. I'd take a 15th place with what they've done to our aerodynamics. Gone the old chop shop on us with the performance update. Oh, it caused a big crash there between
some information on Butler. They're retiring
Butler
from the race.
And Stroll, and Butler's out. Buttface is out. Suck it, Buttface. Oh, cheeky Norris having a go. I got 2 laps of fuel up my sleeve, so I can go to standard now. Oh, about break myself. Norris has the position. And he might be running away from me as I'm starting to struggle more in this condition than the cars that have better aerodynamics. So we got good 1-lap pace on the soft tyre, it seems, but in the longer runs, the longer the runs go on, in the different stints between pit stops, especially in wet conditions, it hurts us, and it's exaggerated now. It's a lot more difficult with that huge chunk of aerodynamics grip taken out of our car. I think I need to put the wings up now. Oh, I've gone past the option. We'll go for 9. Let's see how 9 goes. Got the DRS.
Check your
still.
MFD for a new strategy option.
Oh, it just can't stop. I think it's gonna be intermediate tyres soon.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
That's why Jeff's talking about new strategy. Oh, come on! Let me get into that corner. I just can't get it to stop, and I can't get it to turn.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
I don't want to lose to Stroll. Come on, Stroll, let's go. Let's go, son.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Trying to hit him. Missed by a mile.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
I did it round the outside. Oh, but he found some traction. Oh, until he backed out of it. Yes. Woohoo!
Confirmed.
Oh, jeez.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
I'll get the strategy option again.
Got that confirmed.
So I picked it at a bad spot where I got distracted and went past my braking point. Looks like I'm going to get a wing repair maybe. So I'll probably lose a few positions here. That's alright. No, they're not repairing my wing. Oh, and I got held! Oh, you bastards! After I did all that work to get Stroll back in front of Stroll. Gasly's leading the race! Gasly's leading the race! Oh my days! Let's see if I can do what I did in the Full Race Frenzy with the Renault in that first episode and use him catching up the guys in front to gain position. Well, I don't have a DRS this time because it's raining. DRS will be disabled at some point soon if it hasn't already. Looks like Gasly is a bit slow. He's not catching the guys in front. Oh, is he still out on dry tyres? Oh my days, he is. He's on soft tyres. Oh, and he's costing me time. Oh, he's coming in and I can't get past him. Damn it! Yeah, I saw that. He got kicked and limping. That's not good. Alright, I need to get a good run off this corner. Or get a good entry into the corner. And move Gasly out of my way, get the traction. There we go. Don't care if I've damaged my wing, I'll live with it. It's cost me a lot of time there. Oh no, I didn't get any extra damage to the wing. The wing's okay, it's as it was. I'm sliding into the corners instead of getting into the corners and getting out of the corners. Here comes Hamilton, the true leader of the race. Get out of Leclerc's way, so I want him to be able to try and take the fight up to leader. Oh. Got to get out of the way for Verstappen, it's a freeway battle. See if I can stay on the back of this train and catch the guys in front. That's my best bet. But just no traction. Car does not want to get any traction for me. I'm now regretting setting my contract to qualify 16th and finish 14th. Gonna have to change that. That's gonna have to go way down now. So we were on the up and up. It was looking good. Now we've been put back to square one. tried to go for a kind of hybrid setup that would give us decent feel in the dry and try to give us a decent speed in the wet. It's worked out neither here nor there. 11.7 seconds behind Norris, so yeah, considering we came out of the pits just behind him, it's not looking so good. It just does not want to stop. It does not want to get out of that hairpin. We're chewing our energy up too badly as well because we need to upgrade that component of the ERS. It's just doom and gloom every fucking part of this Grand Prix at the moment. Doom and gloom every part of where we're at. But I'm not giving up. You never know, we might get that elusive safety car. I'm hoping in the update the safety car frequency has been balanced so that we actually fucking get one for a change. So there's been mad crashes and crazy shit going on and no safety car. Like, does someone's car need to like barrel roll 500 times for the safety car to come out? Well, looks like Gasly is in 4th place. He was leading, but he's lost a lot of time staying out on those soft tyres when he should have been taking a pair of intermediates. I think I should just fucking save everything. Not gaining on anyone, so what's the point of using up this engine too much? Alright, I'm just gonna hope for the best. Let's just get to the end of the Grand Prix. Keep it on the track, mainly. Main thing. We desperately need a safety car, because that's the only thing that's going to save our arseholes. I hope that we can get some pace out of the car with some fresh tyres. And a new plan. Struggling to even get to turn in now. I think we're going to heavy weather soon. I will eventually get better at reading the weather chart because I probably could have gone enough laps to when the change to intermediate was. Maybe if I started on mediums, could have saved a pit stop there. So if I see a weather map like that again, I'll remember this and I'll learn from it, and we'll be able to strategize better in the future. Oh, we're going to be lapped by Perez in a pink car. God damn it. Oh, jeez. Having a bad run. I could have got some ERS. I'll use low. Give us a little bit of juice. Oh man, 23 seconds behind Norris. can't push any faster to eke any more pace out of the car. Just will see me spinning off and crashing into the wall somewhere. Well, likely there, maybe, I don't know. No, that might be a bit too slow. Bit too, no, not, yeah, I think that's a bit, the wall's a bit too far back there. Whoa, shit. Oh, jeez. They've... Well, I was complaining at the beginning of the series that the car didn't feel as terrible as the Williams should. Well, I've got me wish now. It is as terrible as it should be. Oh, well, it just means we've got a bit of a mountain to climb. And we got some cheeky points. Ooh, that's where I think we'll hit the wall. Coming around there and planting it into the pit wall. Oh, my days. I think we've missed the changeover to wets. Weather.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Weather report.
Rain to ease up in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes till light rain. Full wets seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Yeah, I missed the lap to come in for full wets. I don't believe it's going to ease up because that last weather cloud sector was all like heavy wets. Wet tyres.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Wet tyres.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Wet tyres.
Say that again. We're having trouble receiving.
Wet tyres.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Wet tyres.
Say again. You're breaking up.
Wet. Oh, fuck this.
Okay, copy that.
Oh, no, I don't want... Shut up, Jeff.
Understood. Copy that.
Fuck me. Bloody hell, Jeff. Son of a bitch. Oh, we can't lose any more positions because everyone behind us has dropped out of the race. Kimmy passed. Gonna put more downforce on. Oh shit, it's too late now. I'm not gonna have another stop. Oh, that's right, you don't get the extra downforce until you stop. So now I've got the extra downforce from before. Now I'm on 9. I was still on 5. No wonder I was struggling. Let's go to medium. See how our pace is compared to Kimmy. See if he runs away or we can keep with him. Forgot about that. They've updated how that works, so it's similar to real world where they give a couple of turns on your wing when you come in the pits. So that's good. Because it was a bit unrealistic before where you just change the dial on while you're driving around and it gives you extra wing. Even the extra downforce doesn't help. Car is still a dog. I think that's Hulkeberg. Ricardo's teammate coming to lap us now. Oh, just wants to slide off into the next world. Into the netherworld. And the top 10 have lapped us now. Yeah, I read the last comment. Trying to concentrate on keeping this terrible car from sliding off and losing a wheel. So I would like to actually finish. Because with the way this car is, it will be an achievement to get it to the finish line. Easing it gently around. Still goes off the track. Wow. How slow do I have to go to get it to fucking corner? Oh, I do love a challenge. I think this is the biggest, steepest challenge I've had on a Formula 1 game. So game on, lads. Game on. Minnie, she's up for the fight. Our driver, courageous Mini Cooper. I think 11th is now catching me. I gotta try not let the whole bloody field lap me. Can't, you know, don't want Norris to get the lap over us, but looks like Albon is back there along with, looks like Saints and Danny Ricciardo. Just got no traction despite going down to 50, which is supposed to give us the traction. So we'll let Ricciardo, who's in 11th, go past. It's very possible we could end up 2 laps down here, like the real life Williams sometimes get. Yeah, Saints is in 12th chasing Danny Boy. We were racing with these guys before. So in the dry, the car, I can drag the car up the grid, but in the wet, the aerodynamics, I just can't drag it up at all. I can barely drag it to stay on the track. Even with the best possible wet setup, I reckon it's not going to make much difference. From what I'm feeling here in the controller, it's like the thing is possessed to go and try to kill our driver. Whoa, fucking hell. Taking a hell of a lot more brain resources and concentration just to keep the car from killing me. Or I should say killing our Mini. Comes 13th place now, and I think it's, yeah, it's got to be Albon who's switched places with Saints, because Norris is 16th, the other McLarens. Oh, got a warning for exceeding track limits, but I'm trying to let the fucking car on the lead lap through? Are you kidding me? Come on, game. Pull your head out of your ass. Oh, this is so frustrating.
They're speeding up again, so I expect they've fixed whatever the problem was.
I feel like I'm driving a GP3 or an F3 or a bloody F4 or something, you know, some kind of slow junior category car. Or maybe the team has given me one of the HRTs or one of the old cars from back in the day from one of the defunct teams that was slow as crap. Give Magnussen a wide berth there. No offense to anyone from Espana Racing, but their car was a big crappy piece of shit slow thing that was just a mobile speed chicane pretty much for the leaders. Would lap it quite regularly. Well, at least they got on TV when they were getting lapped by the leaders, so hey! Value for the sponsors, there you go. That's one good thing they did. Value for the sponsors. Getting on the TV while getting lapped. That's what we're doing for our sponsors in this Grand Prix. In the virtual world. Although we haven't got lapped by the leaders the second time yet. Though there is the leading pack. It looks like Ferrari has gotten in front. Looks like Hamilton's lost the lead. Guess we're going to find out because they will catch us this lap and put us down an extra lap. So rather than trundle around for another lap, I'm going to actually let them catch me so they can finish the race because they're starting their final lap now. This does not want to brake. It's Vettel. Oh, Vettel's run up my ass. Shall I play silly buggers and try to get someone that I like to win, or just let Vettel have it? Alright, I'll just let Vettel have it. Would be nice to see Leclerc win. Was going to try play silly buggers, but fuck it. We'll just finish the race. Oh, Hamilton! No, not letting you by. Ha 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 ha. Let's try and put him out of the race. No, you're not going to finish the race, Hamilton.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Ah, damn it! Oh, I reset to track, wrong thing. I'm having fun here. You're not going to finish the race. Oh shit, I'm stopped on track warning. Oh fine, I've given the place to Kimmy, that'll do. He's gonna lose the top 10, yes! Haha, screw you Hamilton. That's for beating Bottas in the British Grand Prix. I know, I am a stinker.
So, another excellent win from Ferrari.
Don't think it's going to make much difference in the constructors, but meh.
Rain always has the potential to
I had to have my fun and entertainment some way, since the car was just shit in the wet. Couldn't do fuck all. We had a bit of fight in us in the dry once that rain came down and made the tracks wet. We were going down the plug hole pretty quickly.
Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
Before the performance update, sometimes it was a 50-50 whether the car would work alright in the wet. Now, looks like it's worse than what it was at its worst before. Leclerc comes second as well, so he got by Verstappen at the end. So Ferrari 1-2, Gasly 4th, Weber, great 5th there, Bottas 6th, Perez, Raikkonen, Hülkenberg. Oh, Hamilton managed to hang on to 10th. Ricciardo was a bit too far back, and I couldn't hold him any longer, otherwise I would have got disqualified.
Further up the championship. Well, and an end to another fantastic weekend of racing.
Ricciardo and Sainz, Albon, Magnussen. Stroll finished down a lap as well as Norris. And we finished 2 laps down for the first time ever that I've done that in a Formula 1 game. Going back all the way to the mid-90s on PS1. But Butler, Grosjean and Russell didn't finish, so we got 17th. Got a weird hiccup happening. Let's have a look at the highlights. Yeah, empty roads are back again. Well, I was going to have a sneeze there, but it was just the hiccup trying to come out, but I managed to fight it back. What went weird? Oh, jeez. So here we were fighting one of the McLarens. I think it was the cheeky Norris, and there's our running into Butler to make sure he stays behind us. And later on in the rain, felt like I was driving on ice. And there we go, this is us getting lapped! Hooray! And this is our dirty tactics on Hamilton. Whee! And rushed him there into the wall. Didn't quite get him to lose a wheel. Woohoo! And take that, you bitch! And that's about it. It's like, stay there! Sniff my fart! We do take the checkered line eventually. Having a look at the driver's title, and that helps Bottas maintain a healthy lead of 32 points now. Vettel is in third, Leclerc up to fourth, Verstappen and Gasly in sixth, Hülkenberg, Perez, Ricciardo, Magnus rounding out the top 10, Norris in 11th, Weber jumps up to 12th, Lance Stroll, and our Mini Cooper and Grosjean all dropping down a position or two. Russell also down a position to 16th, Albon there in 17th, Kimi moves up to 18th with his good finish, Sainz in 19th, and Devon Butler is still yet to score after he had that DNF. And we have lost position on the ladder. We're dropped behind Alpha, who have that performance boost now to reflect how they are in the real world. And we're on the same points, but because they just scored points in this race, they do leapfrog us with Weber and Kimi both getting points now. So I reckon they're probably going to possibly jump McLaren unless McLaren start doing better than they did today. Haas still sitting there in 6th. Racing Point yet to catch up to Renault. Renault had a good race today, so they keep having good results like that. Even though Racing Point have the performance advantage, should help out. But Toro Rosso, who were further up the order on paper, really had a poor one. They should have been taking better advantage of where they are before other teams around them start to develop on the upgrades and shit. So, that's where it stands. And I'm not going to go and advance on and see if we've got a invitational to do, because I'm not in the mood to do any more driving after driving that horrible car. Until next time, stone the flaming crows and tickle your dancing Williams. I'm Tom. I will see you later. Goodbye.